I want to talk about your redshirt freshman, Kirk Francis. He displayed some greatness in some small windows that he did play. How has his game grown through spring football?
Again, Kirk had a chance. He came in. When we got there last year in December, Coach Spurrier and myself, we didn't feel comfortable not knowing some of the guys to maybe go with a high school quarterback. We'd have him for sure. Kind of recruited Kirk to be a scholarship player, but we got him to come in as a top walk-on. He had several opportunities at other schools to walk on. He had several opportunities at the FCS level with scholarships. But when he came in, he battled really hard on the scout team. He didn't show up until summer, so he didn't have spring ball. But by midseason was playing as good as anyone. And with a couple injuries we had, we were able to play him the last 4 games. He was able to redshirt. He came in the second half of the Charlotte game. But I think he finished those last 4 games averaging, I think, 295 yards a game passing. I think he threw for 345 in his first start at Tulane and gave us a chance in a close game that we couldn't ever get over the hump against those guys. They're a great team, but played well. So, he's got good anticipation. He sees the field. He can process, and it's for a young guy. Like, some guys are smart, but they can't see. Kirk can see. He can process. He can come over and tell you what he sees. I think he distributes the ball well. Now, we're not going with him as a starter yet. He's played 4 games. Cardell Williams has played 6 games. Very, very talented player. A 3-year starter at Spring Westfield down in Houston, a great program. So Cardell very much in the mix. And a year ago, we had our other quarterback that wanted to transfer at the end of the season. We weren't going to take a transfer. We were going to stay with our guys. Cardell did have a shoulder injury. As we came through spring ball, he started throwing, and he was having some issues with his shoulder. And we just felt he could have practiced, but he wasn't going to practice well. So we shut him down, and we cleaned up a minor shoulder injury. He looks great right now. So he and Kirk are battling, but that forced us to maybe look at a transfer, and we're able to bring in a young man by the name of Cooper Laga, who has 15 starts at Utah State. So we got a competition going on. We're not trying to be coy. We're not waiting to the last minute. I just want to see how these guys evolve through summer. Summer still, even though you're doing team activities, it's still not true football yet. I want to see how these guys manage the summer, how Cooper added, how Kirk kept coming on. I think Kirk finished well. I think Kirk is doing great. I think your question was about Kirk. I think he's setting up to have a very strong year for us. I think he can be a really very good college quarterback, but I'm very happy with that room right now, and I think we've got some options. And then we brought in Corey Dennis, who had been the quarterback coach at Ohio State the last handful of years, and he's worked with CJ and Justin, and we go back and move Coach Spurrier to a skill position to create room for Corey. So I think Coach Dennis is a nice add, helping Kirk in our room there. So love Kirk, like the way he's doing. He's still young, but he's got a great future.